Hello all. Today I'm going to show you a very easy and simple way to make teriyaki beef jerky. Now, if you don't feel like using your smoker or if you don't have a food dehydrator, Hakuna Matata, because we're going to be making this in our oven. Let's go. We will start this adventure off by making the teriyaki marinade. You will need kosher salt, soy sauce, sesame seeds, ground black pepper, minced garlic, brown sugar, liquid smoke, sesame oil, white wine vinegar, and minced ginger. Now, take all the ingredients and combine them into a large mixing bowl. As you can see, for each ingredient that I pour into the mixing bowl, you'll see the measurements per ingredient. You can add more of a set ingredient or less, depending if you like more soy sauce or if you like more sugar. I mean, it's up to you. You can do whatever you want. You don't have to add certain things in here. It's your marinade. It's your beef jerky. You can do what you want. That's the beauty of it. This is the way I learned how to make it. I made it one time before this. This is my second time. So yes, I am an amateur at this, but it was so delicious. But this is what I do. This is exactly how I made it. And these are the measurements that I use per ingredient. So you can either rewind this video to get it, or at the bottom of this video, you can get the ingredients. I'll put everything there for you, just so you don't even have to rewind or try to wing it. But again, there's no set in stone way how to make a teriyaki. Do what you do. Now we want to mix this up very nice. I mean, get it really, really good. It smells so good. The ginger, the soy sauce. Once you whisk it, just give it a taste and see if you need to add or whatever you need to do, but give it a taste and yeah, that's on point. For this jerky, I'm using a top round, aka London broil. You can do this with bottom round, sirloin, tenderloin, chuck steak, whatever you choose. I'm going to cut mine against the grain. You could cut width if you choose. But again, you could use any type of steak you want, but I chose this cut because it's not too fatty, and a little bit of fat that was on here, I trimmed it off. Now, I like to cut my pieces between 1/8 and 1/4 inch thick. I don't have anything really to measure the meat as I'm cutting, so I'm just winging this. I mean, this looks about right to me. Also another trick too, which I didn't do it with this particular piece, but I actually have 3 of these right here that I'm going to cut up. I'm going to use this one for the video. Is that if you put it in a freezer for about a half hour to 45 minutes before you actually get ready to cut it up, then it cuts so much easier. This one right here was just pretty thawed out, so it was a little harder to cut. But when I cut the other ones, it was real easier. I learned that on a trick from YouTube. You could also have your butchers cut it, but during this COVID time, they weren't having no part of that. They was like, cut your own damn meat. No, seriously, and I quote, cut your own damn meat. Now, once you have all your meat cut up, you want to introduce it and marry it to that marinade that you whipped up in the beginning of this video. So just take your meat, dump into that bowl. Now take your mitts and just go to work. Mix the sucker up. Marry it nicely to that marinade. Get that mix up in there real nice. Now, once you got it all mixed up, you feel good about it, you want to transfer the meat to this from the bowl to the plastic bag. This is a gallon bag right here. And all this meat fits in here. So just put it in there. Let you guys see this a little bit better. Yep, just dump all the meat in here. the remaining marinade in the bowl. You're going to take it and dump it in this bag. Like that. Ooh. Nice. Looks good. I don't see any leaks. So now I'm going to close this up. Take as much air out of this thing as possible. Get all that air out. And then you got it. Here it is. Ready to go. Rinse this out so I could dump this in here just in case it does want to leak on me. And now we're going to put this in the refrigerator for no less than 8 hours. You can put it in as long as you want, but no less than 8 hours. Next, we want to preheat our oven to 165 degrees. My oven doesn't go that low, so 170 degrees will have to do for me, and it'll work. We take a cookie sheet and a cooling rack. We're going to make sure the cooling rack is on the high side, make sure it's sitting on the legs. It's not on the flush side because we want air to circulate up underneath that cooling rack to get to the meat and to dry a little bit faster and efficient. So we'll start taking the meat up out of the marinade. We'll let it drip a little bit. Then we'll place it on the cookie racks, nice and even and stretched out. And we're going to do that till the cookie sheet is filled up. Then we're going to dab the top of the meat with paper towels to absorb all the excess moisture that's still on there. Then we're going to flip and repeat. One important thing I forgot to mention is that this meat's been marinating for 12 full hours, a whole half a day, so this should be very flavorful. Now we take our towel. You can see all that moisture just getting absorbed. That's good. The less moisture, the faster it'll dehydrate. Like I said, flip and repeat. Last time I'm going to flip those. My meat looked a little naked from sesame seeds, so I'm going to sprinkle a little bit more on top here. Give it a visual, it gives it a nice visual appearance. In addition, sesame seeds are just delicious. I'm going to put this in a top oven. It's not convection, so just no extra air spinning down there. But my bottom oven is, you see the fan back there, it's convection, so hot air is going to spin all around here and encapsulate everything within here nice and evenly. And then it's 12 o'clock. I'll see you in 3 hours. It is 3 o'clock. Let's see what our meat looks like right now. Should go on nice and slow for 3 hours. That was hot. You see it's not quite done yet. Not even close. But technically you could eat this if you want. But it's not jerky. Not even close. And here's the one cooking in the convection oven. Looks like they're cooking about the same. But I'll just go for a few more hours and I'll see you guys shortly. All right, I can turn off the oven now. It's about 2 hours and 40 minutes since we last checked in. So this is done. Our total cook time was 5 hours and 40 minutes. And wow, I wish you guys could smell this. It smells so good. But let's recap real quick while I pull this out. We made our marinade. We sliced our beef. We introduced our beef to the marinade. We let it marinate for 12 hours. We threw this sucker in the oven for 5 hours and 40 minutes. So with that being said, you guys did it. You made jerky. And I am the amateur's amateur. This is, if I can do it, you can do it. I hope this video was informative. And thank you very, very, very much for viewing. Now, we can't spend all that time cooking some beef jerky and not at least giving this sucker a taste test. That is pretty. However, looks can be deceiving. I mean, God, the smell's so good. Let's see what it tastes like. bite you. Gobble, gobble. Wow. Wow. And wow. God, I can't wait till you guys try this out. And damn, that's good. Enjoy, guys.